Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you like it. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will so I can continue to bring you that gospel of Gamecocks every single day. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. We got to go today, y'all. I said we got to go today, y'all. We talking about recruiting. We are talking about recruiting at ESPN releasing their updated version of the top recruits in the 2024 class. They made some changes. They made some updates. Some stuff I agree with. Some stuff I thoroughly disagree with. Some stuff I just like what the hell moments. So we're going to break it down. I got my list that was generated by ESPN. I got my list of some changes. I got my list of players that I saw up close and personal at the Under Armour Elite 24. I seen it with my own eyes. So I got my thoughts on this process. First off, we're going to start with the changing of the guard, if you will, of number one, and that's Joyce Edwards. Joyce Edwards, according to ESPN, is no longer the number one recruit in the country. No longer the number one recruit in the country. She is right now number two. The Camden Phenom, the hopeful get to South Carolina, is now the number two recruit in the country, replaced by Sarah Strong. Sarah Strong, Joyce Edwards, Sarah Strong, 1 and 2, 1A, 1B. I saw both of them up close and personal for 3 solid days. I saw them in scrimmages. I saw them in drills. I saw them in warm-ups. I saw them in going back and forth on the offensive, defensive end. I did. And what I have to say about both of these players are they are head and shoulders above everyone else. They are better. I know they got Jelani Cambridge as number 3 and Adazabille number 4. I know that. Understand that. But I seen Sarah Strong. I seen Joyce Edwards. I seen Jelani Cambridge on the same court. And those two ladies are better. There's levels to it. It's 1 and 2. Or 1A and 1B, and then there's 3, okay? And the rest of it. They are the 2 best players in the country. They are. And I believe they're going to be going back and forth 1 and 2 for the foreseeable future. I'm not disappointed in Joyce Edwards, no hometown girl going down to number 2. You got to be kidding me. I'm not disappointed. Sarah Strong from North Carolina. Both of them are great players. I think Joyce is a little bigger. She's a little taller. Sarah's a little bigger. Sarah has a better jump shot. As far as rebounding the ball, I think it's even. I think passing the ball, I think Joyce passes the ball a little better. I think running the court, Joyce is a little bit better. It's so. Both of them got the best of each other in the scrimmages that I saw. Both of them got the best of each other. I'm not mad at either one. What the ESPN is saying with number 1, number 2, I'm not mad at either one of them. Both of them are great players. And I think that Joyce is going to be a Gamecock. I think that Sarah, real talk, I think Sarah is going to be an LSU Tiger. And I think if Joyce goes to South Carolina and Sarah goes to LSU, we're going to be seeing those battles for 4 years. And you can judge for yourself your thoughts over the course of 4 years. So I'm not mad at that. Jelani Cambridge at number 3. She's the best point guard in the draft. She's a smidgen better than Maddie McDaniel. A smidgen better. I have to say it. They got her at 5. And then what trips me out too is these, when they say the heights. ESPN got a Jelani at 5'6". She ain't no 5'6". I'm just saying. She ain't no 5'6". All right, so Jordan Lee. I get a lot of questions about Jordan Lee. I saw Jordan Lee at the event. I saw Jordan Lee. She is a legit 5'11", 6 feet tall. She is. That ain't a lie. That was ESPN has her 6 feet. She's a wing. She can play 3 or the 2 position. She's a shooter. She's smooth. She's real smooth. Real smooth player. Handle the ball well. Rebound the ball well. Real smooth player. For South Carolina fans, the problem is, she's from California. We haven't had much luck getting players from California to come over to South Carolina. We have not had much luck. She did her top 11. She did her top 11 back in July, and I'm gonna just read this straight off. Her top 11 was a host of schools, and you're talking about Michigan, Southern Cal, South Carolina, Baylor, Louisville, Duke, North Carolina, Arizona, Texas, Florida State, Stanford. It's a whole bunch of schools. A whole bunch of schools that she could choose from because she's an elite player. I don't know if a top 5 have been released yet. Hopefully, that'll be coming in the near future. And, with it being almost September's tomorrow, the early signing period is November. And this year is November 8th through the 15th. So we're going to see some movements going on fairly soon. Sadly, so I expect that you're going to see some top 5 lists dropping probably weekly going forward in September. And then you're going to see some stuff dropping and popping in November with ladies signing, announcing their commitment date, announcing what school they're going to go to. Things going to be happening fast and furious. But as far as Jordan Lee to South Carolina, that would be, I already told you my wish list of a point guard, of a post. I want 2 bigs and a wing player. That's what I want. We already got it with Maddie McDaniel. I think we're going to get it with Joyce Edwards. I want a big and I want a wing. Jordan Lee will fit the bill for the South Carolina Gamecocks. I just don't know if she will leave California, especially with her saying that Southern Cal is in her top 11 as well. It's going to take some moving and shaking to get her from California all the way across here. But she's a great player. Madison McDaniel dropped from 11 to 12. I mean, I don't know. It's just like, all right, 11 to 12. Okay, ESPN. All right, whatever. 5'9". She's not 5'9". They need to stop lying about these heights. Stop. She's not 5'9". She's not 5'9". I'm 6 foot. She ain't 5'9", y'all. Just stop. Just be real. Just say she about 5'5", maybe 5'5.5". Like, come on. She's not. But she's a great player. And she's going to be a great player for the South Carolina Gamecocks in the point guard position. All right. And Mari Berry, committed to Clemson a little while back, dropped from 7th to 11th. She's a really good player. She just dropped from 7th to 11th. And sometimes, in recruiting circles, they say sometimes the school that you commit to might bring up your ranking or lower your ranking. Did her signing with committing to the Clemson Tigers drop her ranking? I don't know. What I will say is she's a really good player and she's going to play very well for Clemson as long as she's going to be there. I would say that. Okay. Olivia Olsen. From Michigan. She's going to Michigan. I saw her. She is really, really good. And ESPN lists her at 6'1". Okay. My eyes say it all. Okay. But she's going to be good for Michigan. Michigan is with Olivia and Silas Swartz is building something special out there. I think that with those two recruits, 2 high-level recruits, I think they're going to do well over the next few years. I didn't see Silas Swartz. She wasn't at the event, but I did see Olivia Olsen, and she's a really good player. She's tough. She's gritty. She plays hard. She plays hard. She treats scrimmages like real games. She gave a really hard foul to Ariana Robertson, who I'm going to talk about a little later. But she's a tough player, and she's going to be good. A one to watch. Olivia Olsen is going to be one to watch in the future for Michigan basketball. Zamaria Jones, really like her. I talked about her at length before. They got her at 17th, which would make her the first, second, third, fourth, 5th ranked point guard. Really like her. Really like her. Tough, smooth, can score, can battle. She's nice. She's nice. Ariana Robertson. I'm glad to see Ariana Robertson, and they got her down as 19. She's from Clark High School in Texas. Ariana Robinson is legit 6'4", 6'5". Legit. With long arms. With long arms. So they at the end of practice, I want to say at the end of the Friday scrimmage, they had this thing where they kept throwing alley-oops to her for her to dunk. She finally got one. She got one to dunk. And it wasn't alley-oop. I think it was just running up and dunking the ball. I can't recall, but it went crazy. But she plays tough. She could, with her long arms, she could rebound the ball so well. And she can block shots. And she has long arms, long legs, has a thin frame, can run the floor like crazy. Really nice player. She caught my eye. She really did caught my eye. And she competed. She competed very well. She competed in scrimmages, and surprisingly, she can handle the ball some. So I was really pleased when I saw her at 19. Blanca Thomas, 6'5", committed to North Carolina. Really good, really nice player. She's 6'5". She was the tallest player at the Under Armour Elite, and she's ranked number 29th by North Carolina. And she's a really good player. She's a really good player. And and going to North Carolina, she eventually she'll probably be the focal point of the offense and defense. She actually plays defense as well. She's tough. Rebounds the ball, passes the ball, can shoot the ball. Blanca Thomas, she competed hard. She competed hard at the event, and I think she's warranted that 29th ranking. Brianna Williams, I was surprised with her. ESPN got her down as 42nd. Excuse me, 45th. Got her down as 45th. 6'2", that's probably about right. 6'2". I was surprised. When I saw that, because I was looking for where's Brianna Williams at, because she balled. She did well. She did well. I was surprised by that. What got me? What the hell moment was Chastity Wright. Chastity Wright, ESPN got it down to 79. Going to Georgia Tech. Chastity Wright caught my eye early on at the event, and it never changed. So when I see ESPN having her down as a 79th ranked player, I don't know what the hell. I don't know what they seeing. I don't know what they saw. I don't know what they have visited. Maybe because she's going to Georgia Tech. I don't know. But I know good and damn well that Chastity Wright is not the 79th ranked player in the country. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. So I don't know what recruiting profile. I don't know what they saw. But for my eyes, Captain Will's eyes, she's a top 40 player in the country. Top 40 player in the country. She could shoot the ball. I mean, shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. And they got her down to 79th. I don't know what the hell. But all in all, the recruiting piece, gets me amped a little bit. It does get me amped a little bit, because sometimes it's apples and oranges. What you as individuals with your eyes. I saw a lot of scouts out there. So what your eyes want to see. So, and sometimes you come in there with some biases, saying, no, this player can't drop too far. She can't drop from 5 to 12. She can't drop for this to that. So, with my eyes, Sarah Strong, Joyce Edwards, 1, 2, 2, 1, however you want to pick it. And then, with Joyce, with Jelani Cambridge, Allie. I haven't seen Allie up close. I would like to see her up close this year, and maybe in some type of tournaments, some type of event, some type of showcase. I would like to see her. She's going to UConn, and we know how UConn recruits well. So she's a really good player. Really good player. But far as Gamecock targets, I would say I'm still want Joyce Edwards, of course. I would love to have a Jordan Lee. I would love to have a Koval from New York, big post player. Kenny Smith, wing player from California. That Cali connection is tough for the Gamecocks. And I really believe if we can get one, we just get one to come to the Gamecocks, I think the floodgate will open. Much like in football right now, the DMV is open for South Carolina football with an interstate pipeline with Dylan Stewart and Nicholas Harbor and but we just got to get one. We just got to get one. And I'm hoping it's Jordan Lee. I do. I really think Jordan Lee will fit so well with this team. Yeah, because look at the rankings, you got UConn with the 18th ranked player and the 9th ranked player, and both of them guards. Gonna be losing Page and Flood. So they're trying to replenish the pipeline. Trying to do what UConn does. I ain't scared of no UConn though. Whatever. Adele Tack dropped from 24th to 33rd. I had a video about Adele Tack yesterday. And then real talk, this is what it is. She got injured. In January of this year. And she didn't play the rest of the season. That's it in the bottom line. That's it. So and then the way this recruiting thing works, and it's the reason why Tessa Johnson dropped to 25th, because she broke a leg in high school. Tessa Johnson is not a 25th ranked player in the country. She's not. But we got her, and I think she's going to be a steal for the Gamecocks. So Adele Tack dropping to 33rd. Nah, you don't drop from no 24th, no 33rd. Nah. She ain't forgot how to play basketball, and she's only getting better. So I still want Adele Tack to be in the garnet and black uniform going forward. I do. I want that. So my post players that I want, because in my wish list, should be Koval first, Adele Tack second. Okay, that's 1 and 2. If we can't get Koval, I will want Adele Tack. As far as my wing players, I'm talking about Jordan Lee, number 1, Kennedy Smith, number 2. That's who I want. And if we can't get one of those 2, then we'll work down to the second tier. But we'll talk about that at a different time. But Jordan Lee is number 1 and Kennedy Smith is number 2. And both of those reside in California. So we will see about that. And Joyce Edwards, I believe is going to be a Gamecock. So I'm not going to speak much on that. But if we able to pull Joyce Edwards right now at number 2, if we able to pull Koval at number 5, and Jordan Lee at number 8, and we already got Madison McDaniel at number 11, number 1 recruiting class in the country, to go with the number 2 recruiting class in the 2023, and the future is so bright with South Carolina that I need shades. You are now rocking with the best, and since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. Let's go.
J-Rock, let this beat.